Taurus, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Taurus, in today's reading, I am going to give you one card from the Oracle cards from Denise Lynn, one from the Joe Wah Oracle cards also. We're going to do your reading and then clarify it, and then that'll be it. If you would like to join my Facebook group, it'll be on Facebook. It's every other Wednesday that I do mini readings, and also too with a couple of friends of mine, colleagues of mine. We do mini readings, so if you have a question or want an answer to something, maybe you can hop on there. The link is on the community page or under the video. All right, so let's get started on your reading. All right, you guys, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Taurus, 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 Taurus. All right, here we go. One card for Taurus for their highest good. This is for Taurus. Wow. It says dreams. Believe in your dreams. Wow. So whatever it is that you're that you want to comprehend, or you want to not comprehend, but what you want to put out there, I feel like you are definitely wanting. I feel like it's time for you to start the project, or put your work into it, because right now is a time where the new moon is coming through, so we have to plant the seeds for the next 6 months of what it is that we want to pursue. I also feel like you need to pay attention to your dreams at night, because I do feel like there is some kind of intuitive message coming through for you. Wow, let me see if I can get this light. There you go. Very nice. So Taurus, let's see what else is going on. And then you have one from here. Oh, we'll take this one. Solitude. In peace, in silence, peace prevails. Yes, definitely. So really take the time to be alone, to gather your thoughts, to go within and reflect, to clear your mind, so that you may have that inner peace, so that you can find the answers to what you are definitely looking for. Definitely when it is peaceful. Also to a lot of breathing techniques also. If you want to look at that online, just breathing in, pausing in, and letting it out. That also clears your mind to think clearly. So, all right, Taurus, so let's see what's going on in your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And don't try to force it or anything. Just take what resonates with you. If it doesn't make sense, it wasn't meant for you. All right, here we go. So Taurus, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. One card for Taurus for their highest good. This is for Taurus. One for the current, one for the situation, one for the past or now, one for the what's hidden, one for the hopes and fears, one for what you need to do now, what you need to work on, and the outcome. Wow. And right on point that this is here, the Three of Pentacles, because you do have this, like putting out your dreams out there. So it's very interesting how that lines up. You do have the World card, so you are definitely entering a journey. You are definitely leaving a lot of things behind, walking away from things that are just not serving you any good for you. No matter what, even though you're tired or you're frustrated, you keep pushing forward and you don't give up. And that's very beautiful. So, very nice, you guys. Very nice. Really take that time to reflect, okay? Because it does do a lot for you. All right. So you start off with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is, you have a lot of ideas. You want to put them out there, but you're also rushing a lot. So really slow down on things. Don't jump into things quickly. Yeah, the Four of Swords here, and the Four of Swords is definitely talking about you resting, taking some time for yourself, and really gathering your thoughts. You see the little ghost, he's on there, and he is resting on a bunch of clouds or smoke or whatever it is. It's time to rest, you guys. You also have the Nine of Swords for the past or now. I do believe that maybe at times you are in your mind, and I do believe that it is now. But I feel like you're gonna rise above it. I feel like you need to leave that worry behind. You also have the Wheel of Fortune for the what's hidden. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about that there is a cycle coming to a close, because you did get the World card, which is a new path here for you. Definitely. You also have, there's also going to be a lot of changes coming through. I feel like your luck is about to change for the better. I feel like there's karma here, so you don't need to do or say anything to anyone, because it always comes back to that person that does wrong. Remember, karma is like that. Then you have the of Wands here for the hopes and fears. The Eight of Wands is talking about, moving forward, not looking back, changing messages coming through, unexpected change also. You do have the death card for what you need to do now, and that's right now you are definitely going through this huge transformation where we are all changing. Every single one of us is leaving a lot of things behind, and that's including you, Taurus. You are not no longer doing the things that you used to do. You're changing little by little. You are changing within you. You do have the Three of Pentacles here for what you need to work on, and that's creating something, putting your creative energy into something that you're gonna really enjoy, really make you happy, really pushing forward, like your dreams, what is it that you wanted to start? What is it that you wanted to create? It is a time now to push forward on that. I also feel like you're being recognized, or people are watching you. I feel like you do also have a lot of support around you. You have the Ace of Swords here for the outcome, and the Ace of Swords is definitely talking about breakthroughs, clarity, seeing things differently now. Which is very nice, seeing the truth. This is a lot of truth is here. So, wow. All right, so let's do this, Taurus. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This will be for Taurus spirit for their highest good. All right, Taurus, here we go. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Taurus? Wow, nice. So, like I said, you do have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is definitely talking about, doing something different, moving forward, moving fast, having a lot of ideas, like running, rushing. Like, I'm going to move quickly through this, They want you to slow down, really slow down. They want you to take care of yourself also, because you also do have the Queen of Pentacles here, and the Queen of Pentacles is definitely a multitasker, but she also is very independent. She knows what she's doing. She carefully plans things, and she also is working. She works very hard for what she gets, what she works for, or she tries to achieve, and that's you. They're saying that there is definitely abundance here. There is a growth here, but you also need to have some kind of self-care for yourself, okay? I feel also too with the Sun card that the Sun card is definitely a positive card. It's the best card in the tarot deck. The sun is shining on you. There's happy times coming through. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be feeling useful, like you can conquer the world. So put it to use. Put it out there, Feel the love, feel the happiness, and enjoy it, because it's coming through. This is very nice. I feel like you just need to put all this into one thing, and like rest and take care of yourself, and just keep moving forward away from the past. You do have the Four of Swords here. Why is the Four of Swords here for situation? Yeah, you're not really taking it easy as you should. You do have the Four of Swords, so like I said, really take rest, really take it easy. You've done everything that you could possibly do. Okay, so now it's the time to gather your thoughts, to rest. It's time. I also feel that there was an ending, a painful ending, and you're very exhausted from a lot of things that have happened. It could have been, hurtful. It could have been a grief. It could have been sadness, a lot of sadness. But what it is that you are definitely releasing a lot, and you are going to feel this. But this is also a good thing, because this is what's going to push you forward. When we have endings like this, it's because we're meant to be going forward and not stay in the same place where where we're at. So I do feel like you're going to be moving forward, even though it's been hurtful and painful and everything that you had to go through. And with the Seven of Pentacles, I do feel like you are definitely reviewing everything, looking at everything that has happened, going through the steps, the past and everything. And you're trying to figure out, what is your next step now? What am I going to do now? What am I going to invest my time, my money into right now? And I feel like that's what you're doing. And I feel like you're going to have to make a choice, because it's here. It's here. Things are changing for you. You do have the Nine of Swords here, Taurus, and the Nine of Swords is definitely talking about being in your mind, really worrying, overthinking, just trying to figure things out. And it does show here that you are. So really, really take the time to go within and reflect, find that solitude and find that peace. You also have the Wheel of Fortune up here for the what's hidden. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here and what's hidden? Oh, okay. One more card. Thank you, Spirit. Very nice. With the, like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune, there is karma here. There is, the cycle is moving on to new experiences, new achievements. You achieved a lot in the cycle. So you're moving forward, and definitely shows here with the World card at the end of the tarot deck. I do feel like your life is changing for the better, because there is some kind of abundance that is trying to come in for you. You do have the King of Pentacles, and you're really trying to establish yourself. You're creating that strong foundation. You know what you need to do, and you know who you are. Okay, you're very dedicated. You know how to make the money. You know how that you need to do this, you need to do that to reach the goals that you're looking for, and you're definitely doing them. So I feel like you just need to manage your finances more wisely. Also, it's coming in with the King of Cups here. I do feel like you're definitely needing to balance your emotions. Really watch how you're talking to people. Really watch how you're asking for something or joking around or whatever it is. I feel like you just really know how to learn how to express yourself without being mean. Okay, is what they're saying. Try not to stay in your emotions when you're making decisions. Also, I feel like you're definitely going towards something new, and you're balancing everything that you're feeling. So it's good. Like you know how to handle yourself. So very nice, Taurus. You also have the Eight of Wands here. Why is the Eight of Wands here for the hopes and fears? One more card. Wow. Okay, so definitely a lot here. My goodness. So you do have the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and then you have the Page of Wands. Okay, so I feel like the Eight of Wands here. I feel like things have been moving very fast for you. I feel like you've been going through a lot of changes. There's been messages that you've been going through. There's been fast movement. And I feel like you're definitely going to be moving forward, even though there's been a lot of stuff going on in your life, like the deceit that's been happening, the whatever it was. Could have been change. It could have been like greediness. It could have been cheating. It could have been like manipulating, anything, misleading, anything. But you're definitely moving forward from it. You're not staying in the same place. I feel like you just need to, you could also be keeping a secret from other people, like not telling anybody something. That was for somebody, a message there. Wow. But I feel like you're leaving that behind. And with the Page of Wands here, I do feel like there's going to be new opportunities for you. I feel like you need to have patience for everything, no matter what. Like, try not to just have patience, okay? Because I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to wait for or to bring in, I feel like it's in divine timing. And I feel like you just need to trust the process on everything that's going on. Have optimism and believe in yourself that everything is going to work out for you, because it will, okay? Even though you feel like cheated on or betrayed or whatever it is you've been going through, the hard times, you're definitely going to get past it and move forward. You do have the Death card here, Taurus. Why is the Death card here for Taurus? One more card. Wow. So when we get the Death card, we're definitely going through a lot of changes in ourselves. We are not the same people or the person that we used to be. We're opening up. We're looking clearly now. We're seeing clearly. We know when people are lying to us. We know when things are just not meant to be. We just know. And I feel like you've changed a lot, and I feel like you're definitely not the same person that you used to be. And a lot of things have changed for you, around you and within you. I do feel like you have had a lot on your shoulders weighing you down. I feel like you need to put boundaries if it's still going on. I feel like you need to set some kind of boundaries and do for you instead of everybody else, Taurus. I feel like you need to put yourself first because you're very loving, very nurturing, but you tend to put everybody, do for everybody, but you don't stop and take care of yourself, and you really need to give yourself some nurturing and loving, time. And I feel like you're going to achieve that and go forward because you definitely have the 4 of Wands here. The 4 of Wands is definitely talking about moving forward. I feel for some of you guys, there could be some kind of proposal or some kind of marriage coming through. I also feel like just celebration is here and definitely moving towards what you want. Wow, very nice. They're asking you to do that now. Okay, so really enjoy your life, live in the moment. You have the 3 of Pentacles here for what you need to work on. Wow. Excuse me. So, you do have the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles is talking about collaborating with somebody, some kind of partnership or, building something, creating something and putting it out there. I also feel like for some of you guys, you are definitely being recognized for all the hard work that you've been putting in, all the effort that you have been doing. I also feel like you are being watched by someone. I also feel like you are definitely being supported also, like you have a lot of support behind you. If you didn't know, you do have the Devil card here, and right now we are in the process of a new moon in Capricorn, so this only makes sense. This really makes sense to why it's here in the middle, for something that you need to work on, because not only did you get that card, but you got the Page of Cups, which signifies that you really need to put something out there, like plant the seed of what you want to do tomorrow, because it is time, because it is going to, you know, be planted, and this is what we're going to be watering. This is what we're going to bring to the surface. This is what we're going to grow. Okay, so like if you wanted to start a new business, it's time. If you wanted to have children, well, it's time. If you wanted to create be an influencer on YouTube, and it's time. It's time to start working on it, and that's what they're saying, to put it out there, because right now you're definitely putting the dream out there. They're asking you to be persistent also. Wow. Pay attention to your intuition also on making decisions, and try not to rush into everything or anything and jump into anything also. You have the Ace of Swords here for the outcome. And why is the Ace of Swords here for Taurus? My card. Wow. Okay. So definitely making decisions also. I feel like there could be an offer coming in. I feel like there's a decision that you're going to make. And I feel like you need to find your courage and your confidence to do it. I feel like you need to, I feel like you're going to see a lot of truth. I see a lot of truths that are going to come out. I feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity and understand why things happen the way they happen. I also feel like there is a new path here, a new beginning. I feel like you're going to have a lot of breakthroughs also coming through. But definitely with the 2 of Cups, I do feel like there is definitely an offer. I feel like there could be an attraction here also to somebody that you have an attraction with. You also too, I feel like you need to have trust yourself and have a better connection to your intuition. Like really open that intuition and use it, you guys. Really use it. I feel like you're able to handle everything that's going on, like if your emotions, how you're doing and what you're doing. Just really be careful on how you're making decisions. Find the courage to make decisions, even if it's towards somebody else. Like if you're making a decision towards a significant other, really find your courage and your confidence to do it. Okay, because you do have it. And don't let anybody steal your light. Don't let anybody dim your light either. And stop caring so much about what other people think. Just think about yourself, yourself. Okay, do what is going to make you happy, because this is a new path that you're creating for yourself, and they're asking you to push forward on it because there is success here. Wow, nice. All right, Taurus. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.